Hello there, welcome to episode 5 of the third season of the Savage Lands. We got the Fortress of Praise Lashes established quite well. Last episode, we not only got ourselves an opening into the caverns, we also greeted some war heroes from Brightness Portals, the fortress from the second season that just decided to come on by and help us out. Among these, even one, where is he? One legendary axe dwarf, which has lots of heroic deeds. You know, in the year 112. So this guy probably was one of the really OG long-term goblin slayers in the Southern Conquest. So it's my pleasure to have this guy here. So let's hope that everything will go fine. And we got a problem. So somebody wants metal. We ain't got no metal bars. Do I have fuel? I somehow doubt it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set up some charcoal. Because luckily currently we do have wood. So we can do that. And then we're going to smelt some iron bars. That should alleviate the problem for now. I hope at least that there's not going to pop up anything else. So the other thing that we need to work out for today is what are we going to earn our money with? Because, you know, at the end of the day, we are currently pretty much out of everything. I guess that's because it's being transported. We could trade for gemstone, or with gemstone, but, well, I'm somehow not that inclined to do so. Well, best trick, if something is locked like it was like there, just forbid it and unforbid it, and then it's open for your bidding again. So this way you can override whatever your dwarfs want to do currently. So, here goes dabbling, oh, a accomplished furnace operator he is even. Nice, so that means this work will get done quite fast. So let's just hope that this will get the artifact into motion. I'm a little bit concerned, but yeah, off he goes. But he's already working secretly, so lucky us, low amount of requirements. Everything seems to be fine. There's a lot of tower cap here. We struck down a lot of trees. But I will not go deeper into the topic of reclamation currently, because, you know, it's I don't feel as if this is right now a good idea. What I want to focus today is a little bit more into the economic side. You know, with the arrival of our friends here, we also have to think about safety a tad bit more. The thing is quite simple. We are beyond 20 people, and therefore there will be nasties. So I want to use cage traps, not as inflationary as I did it in the previous series. So I probably only will use that for the entrance of the actual fortress. But for the time being, I find that a great way to make us a safe little haven here. We're also going to set up a little bit of a ramp here, so I can bring up some flooring above that, because I really want to make sure that we got our entrance nice and nice, tidy, sealed up, you know. Speaking about which, we are going to link that lever. So we got that's nice, an artifact iron pick. So it's actually really cool. What a nice icon for our conquest. So yeah, it's time that we assign a broker. Let's see. Of course, you cannot. Well, let's see. How good is that broker? Good enough to say about 2,000. All right. So in this area down here, the city core is slowly coming together. I'm quite happy about that as well. We need more and more bedrooms. I didn't expect such an influx of people into the fortress, but at the same time, I'm really, really happy because that means we can get the expedition ahead in a very, very fast pace. That's some big relief for me because I was somewhat afraid that this might be something that'll take forever. Okay, so let's see. We got the stoneworkers around here, and I don't think that I have any storage area opened up yet for stone blocks. Let's change that. So we're going to use this area here. Let's do this. But among the SHINMISTêM dwarfs, we haven't had only fighters. Oh god. Did that dwarven child just mutilate that thing here? Looks like upper body is cut open. Alright, the kiddo. She's mighty. Yeah, we all see that. Okay, so that brings up some really important matters. So first off, let's make sure that we got ourselves a hospital here. I just noticed that with injuries like that. Oh, look at the kiddos. They're punching the poor thing. But enough of that. Let's get the adults into this. The thing about this cave dwarf, this cave toad will be, he's going to be provoking combat non-stop, so we're rather going to take that critter out. There we go. That's better. That's also bringing the experience to the people that are actually ought to have it, you know. It's cool that the kiddos are improving their fighting skill, but that's actually not quite what I had in mind. Speaking about things I had in mind, it's all about time that we also work out something for the water supplies here of the fortress. It's going to be quite an issue in no time that we have no proper water access except for this. I mean, at least we got some water, I suppose. But it ain't ideal. To put into friendly terms, it ain't ideal. Okay, where's that happening? The last time it was happening inside the fortress. Alright, not this time. Okay, so judging from the fact that we got ourselves some wood to work with, we're going to do two things. First off, I'm going to make wooden shields. Second, I'm going to make wooden cages. So I'll order a one-time amount of 10 each. The broker is hunting. Okay, boy. So we're hunting that badger now. I like it. Sure, why not? Yields us some food and leather. Can't say no to that. I'm quite positive that we got the wood currently that we need for the orders that I took. Sure, I could also convert the wood into charcoal and forge me some iron shields, or even some steel shields if I'd really wanted to. But I want a quick fix currently. We got so many things at our hands that need to get done that I'm actually happy when I can get things done quickly. So let's set up some more chairs down here. Let's hope that the logistics team is getting the job done more quickly in the future. And let's set up some of that here. Here's simple stockpile zone for stone blocks. Nothing special, just making sure that we get that stuff piled up somewhere. Okay, speaking about piling stuff up somewhere, it's about time for some more coordinated chambers of rock. So we already know now that a portion of our economy is going to utilize chert. I have already set that up. I haven't set up any other... Oh, I did. Limestone. So limestone is another economic rock that we're going to use, so it's about time that I adjust my logistics a little bit. And besides that, I also want to... Well, let's see how much room do we have here left. I want to have the first temple in here, you know. It's about time that we go for some civilized things. Yeah, just like I thought. It's the map's border, so that's as large as the temple will go into that dimension. Tragic. But we're going to make it like that. This way we can at least use most of the space here. So let's do something similar over here. Just 2 temples that will show some appreciation for how things went. Oh, I accidentally smoothed the floors here. Well, let's make it a thing then. You know, I always feel like they're looking quite a lot nicer. And with 34 people at our hand, we might as well do something as useful with that. Okay, I'm not done here. I want some rope. I hope I can make some rope. Let's see. Not rope. Rope. Quite the similarity. Alright. Wonderful. Gets locked in, so chances are we got the stuff right now. I want to create me 2 traction benches for the hospital, that's all. There we go. Going to take a while until the hospital's fully staffed out and all, but I do appreciate that we're taking the effort now. It'll take a moment though, so let's check out that. Oh, beautiful. All the work got done. Our military squad is standing guard. Citadels of Luring are training. And sometime in the near future we should be also able to give them some shields. I just need to adjust them that they're allowed to use any material of a shield. So they're able to use the wooden shields that I'm crafting currently. Wooden shields aren't as bad as you might think. They actually are lightweight, but lower durability. That's the downside about them. Okay, so we got the cages. That's good. I really want always some cages because of one simple reason. Lycanthropes. Lycanthropes can way too easy mess up your entire fortress, and just a couple of cage traps and a couple of ropes in front of a fortress are, well, it's not a 100% safety because there is no such thing as 100% safety in Dwarf Fortress, but it at least gives you a fair chance of capturing these. Also, it helps you against roaming dragons and all sorts of other baddies that have messed up my life. You know, it's just pretty powerful stuff. That's actually one of the reasons why I start opting out on these traps more and more, because I might sound weird, but you know, I try to avoid these totally overpowered solutions bit by bit now, because it's just more fun to check out and try to get the same stuff done with different solutions, you know. Because I personally think that cage traps are currently among the most overpowered things in Dwarf Fortress. You can literally trap a dragon into these. No problem. Got yourself a dragon in a cage, then. That's all. No chance for the dragon to do anything against that. Poor dragon. So, the bedrooms. Look at that. So much privacy. Beautiful. Now, it's also time to think about what kind of stones do we want to utilize here. So what's the... got rock salt, we got granite, we got phyllite, that's a gray one. We got orthoclase, we got schist. I like the orthoclase, so let's dig out some of that stuff. I want to create blocks out of orthoclase now, you know. So let's put them onto the orders tab. Also, I want to increase the total count of chert blocks now. Let's make that 200. Yeah, since I'm using them for the interior a lot, it's probably okay. So let's make more rock blocks. But now from orthoclase. I think it's not locked in yet. Ah, one entire boulder. Ha! Beautiful. We're going to manufacture also 200 of these. if possible. So things are going setting into are being set into motion. Things are getting together. I wanted to say, wait, that's not right. So wheelbarrows assigned. We have to craft a few, I think. But let's make this one for chert, because I already defined that chert and limestone are stones that are going to be used in your economy. So this one I'm going to assign for the orthoclase though, because I want that stuff quite badly. Now let's order us some wheelbarrows. So another single-time delivery of 10 of them should be pretty cool. I highly doubt that we have enough wood for that, but I don't shy away from using all the stuff that I got right now. Because, you know, new wood will grow. That's out of question. And therefore, you know, let's just use it while we have it and don't think about it too much. It'll be fine. Here on the surface we got plenty of saplings that hopefully will one day grow into beautiful trees. I'm quite positive about that in all honesty. Alrighty, so... actually I do realize one thing. We're going to deconstruct that trade depot and build a new one. Simple reason, ours will be made out of stone. Why the hell should I use wood for that? My precious, precious wood. Nah, we're going to make orthoclase blocks. Use orthoclase blocks. Good, good. So we got ourselves a pretty okay thing. So Achaea has stolen a iron hammer. Bloody hell! What kind of bird is that? I mean, it ain't even a giant one. Are you kidding me? Whoa. That's, yeah, I begin to understand all the wild stories that players are telling about chaos or however, or key. I even have to check out how the hell this is pronounced. Okay, it's midsummer. It's about darn time that I finally get myself into some economy business. I keep being sidetracked by dits and dats, but now it's about time to change this. So I'm going to set up a stockpile for finished goods, but not all the finished goods. I want to make sure that, let's see, we're just going to craft some specific stuff here. Let's make sure that we're only going to have rings, bracelets. Let's do something like that, right? Okay. So only rings and bracelets will be stored in here. Brilliant. Now, let's get into our crafts dwarf's workshop. So let's see. We can decorate with pearl, ivory, and horn. So, make large rock gem. I don't know anymore how these were working. Oh, well, whatever. We're just going to go and set up a work order. So we're going to make rock bracelets, rock rings. So we're going to make that until we have, let's say, 100 of these. It's quite a lot, I know. Oh, wait a sec. I'm going to define a stone. So here is our opportunity to get rid of some sort of stone that we don't like to see. I think granite was also a just regular stone, wasn't he? Or is he a flux stone? I keep forgetting, but I think granite was none of the flux stones now. So we're going to use granite for all these jobs. Granite is not too beautiful. If anything, I'd use phyllite, and therefore we're going to make 100 granite bracelets and 100 granite rings. So we're going to have some something to trade with. So totally forgot how this gem decoration thing worked. Was this done at the jeweler's? Encrust with polished stones. No, this is polished stone. But was... damn. What are they stealing even? Oh yeah, we don't need to make easy meals anymore. We're way beyond that. Let's order up some proper food. This will help to rise the spirits in the fortress. So we're going to have 2,000 meals at any point. There we go. Nice. So, let's see. I do have quite a lot of gemstones, so it's about time to assign some job for that as well. I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't manage to do anything else, gemstone is always a nice thing to trade with. We're going to have a stockpile of 20 rough gems left on over at all times. Or, well, let's not make that 20, that's too much. 10 is enough. Just for the sake of crafting, you know, crafting artifacts, I meant to say. Good, so the stone stockpiles are starting to come together. Let's make one more. And you see those wheelbarrows are also quite useful. They do speed up the entire process by a lot. Because it does make a huge difference if things are being hauled or if they're being wheelbarrowed. Alrighty, so let's put up another Craftsdwarves workshop here. I think that's totally a-okay. And here we got now the trade depot and the new trade depot. Wonderful. So, actually I got still more wood left than I initially thought when I ordered all those wheelbarrows and whatnot. Okay. So, let's see. I think we are on a good spot to start our exploration soon. Where are they even stealing that stuff from, I wonder? I mean, it ain't as if I had this stuff easily accessible or anything. So we're going to put up a stockpile zone here for weapons. Just so the weapons don't come or get away here, because somehow I don't know where they got stolen from. That's the big question mark for me. But if all the weapons are stored down here where the military is training at, I think there's also pretty low chance of things being stolen, right? At least that's the thought on mine. There we go. So they're binning it now because, you know, it doesn't end here. Whose stuff there might be stealing? I don't care. It's most likely mine. And if not anything else, they're pretty annoying. So that means we really got to make sure that we got that trade depot sealed off from burbs. Because them burbs will otherwise conflict with our trade. So let's make that something like this. We're going to bring up a ramp here so we can step up. And we're going to bring up a bridge here. And even if I didn't want it to, oh well, we cannot bring up traps because traps would shoo away the burbs. But what we can do is we can pull up an entire floor between this and that. That should help. Okay. Mark's dwarves might help as well, but, you know, ain't that easy. So let's start out with the things that we can actually achieve. And besides that, let's see if I already got enough orthoclase blocks to fulfill my dream of a nice temple here. Not quite yet, huh? So let's make sure we're chopping out some more of that stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that those boulders got processed quite quickly. So and more migrants are arriving. So this fortress is growing absurdly fast. I mean, I surely don't mind. Quite the contrary. You know, I'm really happy that we get so many people here. And yeah, another former member of the Lands of Faith is arriving at our place. So, Lands of Faith. That's all former members of SHINMISTEM. I love the fact that they come all to help us here. That's such a grand feeling that, you know, your chums from the other fortress come on by. We heard you had some expedition going on. Count us in. I like the idea of that. This is such a cool picture for me. So we got to expand the city in both directions, seeing as we are growing now more and more. We do require also very, very soon, I bet, some temples and the like, because, you know, with more people, more craving for culture also arises. They're not going to stay happy forever with what we got right now. Guilds need to emerge, churches need to be erected, and yeah, it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. This run is completely different than everything that I imagined, but at the same time it's also really, really cool. So I really don't know where those creatures are taking the weapons from that they are stealing. It's eluding me. But whatever. Weapons are supposed to be stored very, very deep under the earth now. So I suppose that this should work out. This should work out now. So we got only apartments for 40 people here on that level. That means we really need to stock up. That's why I'm pulling up more and more rooms here. Luckily, the production of the fortress is steadily rising. I mean, with, again, what now, 10 more people, we are easily climbing up in the productivity. But that also means we surely need to gear up some soldiers. More soldiers will be necessary. I want to have a second squad soon, and that's going to be living closer to the surface. I want to have this time 2 smaller squads instead of one 10-man squad. I prefer to aim for 2 5 dwarf squads. So in the end, you know, same amount of soldiers, but more spread, because I lately learned how much firepower there is behind a handful of well-trained dwarves. So there's really no need to fully power up every single squad that you run. No. That's okay to do, but by all means, it's just not necessary. So this new part of the city will be quite cool. It's going to be the end of the first level. That's why I'm so happy about it. If you wonder why, well, that's only the feeling of progression, you know. Alright, but we'll leave it like that for now. Let's issue some smoothing jobs. Look at that orthoclase flooring. Oh, I like it. I knew that I'd like it. That's why we're digging out all that orthoclase. Look at that. Isn't it neat? I love it. So let's see where we can dig out more of that stuff. And this way you get always some weird tasks together in this game. Reminds me that I need some limestone stockpile there. And we already see the end of the next episode. Jeez, time flies in the Dwarf Fortress. So I'd say so far things are going really, really good. We're proceeding at a quick pace. The influx of SHINMISTEM dwarfs is amazing, because that means that we're currently permanently seeing more helpful hands And that means we got no annoying waiting time. Wait a sec. Oh. So Ushrir, you're out here. We don't want no mama dwarves. Sorry. I really try to have no military mamas because the children will get well, scarred for life psychically. Anywho, my good friends, that's that for today. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to continue next time when we probably, well, I am quite tempted to set up the weapons production soon. You know, I have run out of wood a tad bit, but I got a good feeling that this won't last that longer. And yeah, weapon production, and then probably finally set the first time foot into the new fortress, or the old fortress, I should rather say. But I really want to have a second squad there so we can defend the surface properly. And there's going to be caravan trading next time, so lots of cool things. Thanks for watching as usual. Leave me your comments down below. Leave me a thumbs up. I'd be really, really appreciating if you'd be considering a subscription. That would be really, really cool. And as usual, you'll find the link in the playlist down below for the entire Savage Lands saga. So, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.